Welcome to Neon Cobra. Let's kick into it. This week we're going to talk about something a little bit different, actually. So there's a product that now generally existed in what we would consider the productivity stack here at Pax8 called Microsoft Syntex. It's an extension of Purview. This has recently allowed the ability to actually provide SharePoint archiving into Azure Blob Storage, which is a feature that we've been asking for quite a while. One of the major issues we'd run across in SharePoint libraries a lot of times is they grow too large and they're unwieldy, they don't search well, they don't perform well. And the problem with SharePoint is it's very, very easy to get in there as a document collaboration tool. And I will specify document collaboration, not a file server, always something I like to point out. But once you're in there, getting the data out can be very difficult. There are exfiltration problems as far as, 50,000 limits at a time. And it gets very, very difficult to kind of track that. So you end up just buying more storage, you live with the performance issues, and you kind of deal with it from there. Now, Microsoft Syntex allows you to actually connect it to an Azure subscription and archive entire SharePoint pages and libraries into Azure Blob cool tier or cold tier storage. Which is fantastic. You can now start to bring things out of the environment. But the fun thing about this is it actually doesn't remove it from the SharePoint architecture. It will stay in almost like a cold state, maintaining all of its metadata, all of its searchability, all of the compliancy, everything that it is required into that. So when you need to rehydrate and access it, it stays where you expect it to be. So from an end user standpoint, it is much, much nicer experience than having to go to a drive share somewhere else and hope it comes through. So this is still in public preview. It's slated to kind of go into production in June, at least from the documentation as of the time of this recording, which is in March 2024. So we'll see this evolve as time goes on, but as it stands now, it may be a solution to some of the problems we've been dealing with these large bloated Azure SharePoint or Microsoft SharePoint libraries. Catch you next time.